Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today is going to be a different episode involving the future of D&D and my involvement. Shall we get started? First things first, elephant in the room. As you can see, I have moved. It's not the ideal setup that I wished for, but I will not let that stop me. I have some plans to make this place a little more homey for my future episodes. It's going to take me probably a few weeks to get that all taken care of. But for now, you can see I've got stuff behind me. I've got some groceries right here that I just got home with. And you can probably hear maybe not hear the fan, but I've got my fan right there, working to keep me cool down here. But as I said, this is about my involvement with the future of D&D. Now, when I say involvement, I don't mean like, oh, I'm hands-on involved with the future of D&D. No, I mean as in like what I'm going to be doing with it if I'm going to be participating. Because one of my subscribers asked me recently if I was going to be jumping into 5.5 or 1 D&D. If I'm going to wait a year or if I'm just going to wait to see what happens. Well, I, along with a lot of very heavy fans of D&D 5th edition, I'm going to be sticking with 5e. I'm going to be sticking with 5th edition. Sadly, some of my friends are wanting to abandon D&D, and I completely understand. I wholeheartedly understand. The OGL nonsense that happened a year ago there's still a bad taste on my mouth, on my tongue from it, and the last 5th edition book I have purchased is Vault of the Golden Key, or whatever that one is. The thumbnail for that's right, or the picture of that's right here. So you'll see that here. That was the last thing I bought. Now, in my last video, I also mentioned that there is an upcoming book that I do want to get. Because I did not get the Planescape, though I do kind of still want that. My friend Lil Sith just got it recently, and stuff in there I really am wanting, so I may end up getting that. But I did not get the Fandelver Below the Shattered Obelisk, or whatever it's called. I did not get the Giants book. However, there is a book coming out May 21st that I do want to get, and I'm going to show that to you real quick. And that is here, Vekna, Eve of Ruin. So I'm showing you the imagery of it from Amazon because that's where I may end up getting it. Sadly, the big gaming store that I was super excited about, High Tide Games, that's connected to Bard's Bistro, that I am literally 5 minutes down the road from, at most, they're shutting down. I just moved out here and they're going away. They are liquidating their assets this coming week. There goes the hopes of being able to get some friends there. But with the new setup I have here, I may actually be able to host some games here. Because around the corner in my room is another section where I have my hobby stuff set up for now. But Vekna, Eve of Ruin really caught my interest. Now, it says Eve of Ruin on the cover, but then there you can see it says Vekna, Eye of Ruin. So I don't know. It could be one or the other. I mean, we saw Vekna was going to be coming back because he's the big baddie for D&D. Then Stranger Things having their villain named Vecna really influenced the ideas like, well, we need to get Vecna back. And they announced that last year that one of the new books they were going to be releasing this year was going to involve Vecna. So it is an adventure book, which I'm excited about. It's a high-level adventure, which I love. I've ran maxed out one-shots before, so I've ran level 20 one-shots. I've never played in a high-level adventure, and this is pretty cool. So, high-level adventure for levels 10 to 20, dungeon masters and players alike will unlock their full potential in this epic high-level Dungeons & Dragons adventure for characters level 10 to 20. You hold the power to change the multiverse, so what are you waiting for? Legends aren't born, they're made. Dare you say his name? Fans of Stranger Things, will be delighted to discover that Vecna is back, with a vengeance. This notorious D&D villain has set his sights on something more terrifying than ever, the end of existence itself. Battle alongside D&D legends. Join the battle for the multiverse alongside legendary allies who you may recognize from other D&D adventures. This book includes detailed character dossiers with exclusive insight into these illustrious figures. an epic multiverse spanning adventure. So this is really cool. Journey through memorable fantasy locations during your race to save existence. From the wild space galaxies of Spelljammer to the mist-shrouded vistas of Ravenloft, your quest will carry you all over the D&D multiverse. Vanquish evil. In Vekna, Eve of Ruin. See, here it says Eve, but up there it says I. It's very confusing. Players will take on over 30 terrifying new monsters spawning from all over the multiverse. Battling these beasts will bring you one step closer to foiling Vecna's plans and vanquish evil once and for all. So I really think that's going to be cool. Again, it is for 5th edition. It is not for the new edition yet. I think the updated 5th edition rule books and all that, monster manual and dungeon master's guide will be coming out later this year in the fall, I think. I don't know if they are officially going to be the revamp for 5th edition or if they are going to be pushing into the new stuff. That I'm not sure. This has me excited. I find the appeal of a high-level adventure really cool, and I'd love to participate in one of these. But this is probably the last 5th edition book I'm going to get from Wizards of the Coast. Everything else that I'm getting is third party, 100%. I'm backing third party companies. I've been doing that for a while now. You've seen here on the channel. But yeah, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If the OGL nonsense or some of the stuff that they've been releasing lately and saying lately doesn't interest you or is pushing you away, again, I completely understand. There are going to be those toxic people out there in any hobby whatsoever. They're gonna be like, oh well, you're not a true fan, yada yada yada. No, you can be a true fan and not be liking what they're doing, because I just found out that apparently for the barbarians, their rage, typically you're able to maintain it if you are hitting something, well, if you're attacking something or something attacks you. But apparently in One D&D they're changing it to where only if you're attacking. If nothing attacks you, you don't get to maintain. I have not been keeping up with the One D&D stuff because I have no interest in it. Just like what happened for people when 4th edition came out. A lot of people didn't like it. They stuck with 3.5. I foresee that happening here with One D&D. People are not going to enjoy it as much as 5th edition, to the point where people are just going to stick with 5th edition, and One D&D stuff is just going to be stuck in warehouses and on bookshelves collecting dust. And they're going to be like, yeah, well, we screwed up. And they'll probably put out for 6th edition or whatever they want to call it, 5.5. We'll see. I, for one, am going to be sticking with 5th edition. I am going to be trying some other TTRPG stuff out there. I have friends who are wanting to try out Cyberpunk Red, Pathfinder, Warhammer Fantasy. We've got Vampire the Masquerade, Mutants and Masterminds. I want to try Star Wars RPG. I have Avatar The Last Airbender, the official TTRPG. There's a lot of stuff that I have that I want to try. So we'll see what happens. But for now, I don't plan on touching One D&D stuff. Not physically. I may check out some of the digital stuff, some of the free PDFs, but I don't plan on buying any of their books. So, like I said, the Vecna book that's coming out May 21st, I do plan on getting, and I do want to get the Planescape book. But other than that, probably not going to be doing anything else. But don't, like I've said, don't let that dissuade you from doing it, trying it out yourselves. I'm just going based off my personal opinions and feelings, how the whole situation's made me feel. That a lot of good people that were in charge of 5th edition that are responsible for it aren't involved anymore, which is pretty sad. And we can see the effects that it's had. So please do not let the naysayers out there dissuade you from playing D&D, whether it be 5th edition, 3.5, 4th edition, or the new One D&D that's going to be coming out next year, I think. Don't let us dissuade you from trying out what you want to try. No one has any right to tell you not to do it. Remember that. This was the main thing, was me addressing the whole One D&D question that I've received, and some other people that I know have been asking me about it or voicing their opinions. It's like, this is a really good thing to get out there. So you please comment down below. Let me know. Are you going to be sticking with 5th edition? Are you going to be trying out One D&D? Are you going to wait a year? Are you going to wait 3 years to see how it all progresses or doesn't? Like, I'm curious what I want to hear what your thoughts on this are. I want to converse with you all. Let's get this video, really get this video going. So if we're going to do that, I need your help. I need you to hit the like button, give this video a like, hit that thumbs up button, please. Hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed already, then hit the bell icon and change notifications to all so you get notified when I upload videos. Again, comment down below what you think about One D&D, what you've heard, what you've read that you like or don't like. If you plan on just sticking with 5th edition or you're going to be dabbling in One D&D, let me know. And then please share this video. Sharing this video on your social media is going to be a big help because it spread awareness of this video and we can get more people conversing, giving us their thoughts and opinions, and I can respond because I am very active on my channels. I respond. So please help me out with that. I'm going to go ahead and end it there because I've got some stuff I got to take care of. I'm still working on getting things prepared, and I've got stuff for Monday to prepare for tomorrow's video. So look forward to that on my gaming channel. But thank you so much to all of you who have been subscribing, who've been following me from the beginning, those of you who have been following me since you started. I truly appreciate you. You mean a lot to me. You are responsible for this channel growing the way it has. I really appreciate you all. So please, as always, take care of yourselves, and until next time, hobby on.